What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be hopefully the last part to the grayscale skeleton art piece that we're going to auction off here. The bids are already up, so if you're interested, go in the comment section and bid. It's currently at $100. Do $20 increments only, so not like 110 or 130. You want to do 120, 140, things like that. So go up $20 each time, and then the piece will be sold at the highest bidder once this piece is fully done. And if you need to follow, go on my Instagram, go on my Facebook. It's MR.J Auto Art is my Instagram handle, so you can go on there and stay tuned with the tracking on that. So if you want to, you can comment down below your bid, and then I will personally reach out to you once the painting is fully finished, and we'll figure out how to ship this to you. But like I said, the bidding is already at $100, so it's gone up a little bit. So I'm excited to see where it's going to end when this is fully finished. I've been pretty busy lately, so I haven't been really keeping on track here with this panel because I've had a lot of customers come in, and I've been working a lot of hours at work, so mixing all that together is just hard to come out here in my free time, and all my free time is pretty much resting. So I'm trying to get in a routine to get this stuff cranked out a lot faster. It's just hard to find time sometimes when you're working a full-time job painting cars and you're in the heat all day, and the last thing you want to come out here and do is be in the heat when I get home. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff that I have gotten. I've had one customer come in a few days ago. His son's got a guitar he wants me to paint, airbrush. I'm going to show you guys where I'm at with it now because I've been working on it off camera, haven't showed anybody of it. It came in pretty rough, and I've already done the body work to it, primed it, got all ready for paint, painted it, clear coated it, sanded it back down, and now it's ready for the artwork part. I've got all this, pretty much the sketches done, just got to get all the fine-tuning stuff in there. So I'm going to show you guys where I'm at with it right now. It's his son's guitar. I think he's in high school, not really sure how old he is. He's pretty younger, so but he wanted Frankenstein on his guitar on the back side of it. So like I said, I've already got this thing looking pretty much brand new. It's flat black right now because I sanded the clear coat down. I've already painted it black, clear coated it, sanded it down, smoothed it all out, and now I've added Frankenstein to it, just a rough sketch. And the cool thing about this is it's not just going to be Frankenstein's portrait as you guys see it right now. This is going to be a zombified Frankenstein, and then we're going to do like lightning bolts coming out and put some lightning bolts around it. But he wants all of this done in green when it's finally said and done. He doesn't want black and white. He doesn't want it skin tone realistic or anything like that, but he wants it all green. I'm guessing he told me that he's got all the pieces for this guitar. He's bought all brand new pieces, so all that's going to go gold. And in the end, this guitar, I'm going to re-clear coat it in flat clear, so it's not going to be shiny, it's going to be flat. So it's going to go with the theme, and those are the colors that he wants to go with. So this is going to be a really cool one. I haven't done a guitar in a while, but I've done many of them in the past. And to do something like horror related, old school horror, it's pretty cool. I always love Frankenstein, so it's going to be a really fun one. So watch out for this video to come along. I'm going to start on this as soon as we get done with the skeleton. And then I also have in 3 or 4 days, I think 3 days, I'm pretty sure it's 3 days, the customer with the old Dodge van that I'm going to be doing Grateful Dead artwork on, all airbrush work, no painting involved. So it's going to be really nice just to get to something where I just go to town and start doing artwork on it. A lot of things, if you guys don't know a lot about this industry, it's a lot of prep work. So like there's a lot of things you got to do before you get to that stage of actually airbrushing or painting or whatever you're going to do. So I'm not a really big fan of doing all that, body work and painting a full car and things like that. I'm not a really big fan of it, but when I can get something where it's ready for me to just start airbrushing it, and then once I'm done airbrushing it, I can kick it back to him and my part's done. Those jobs are the ones I'm always looking forward to, especially this one because, like I said, it's going to be a Grateful Dead theme. So the customer came by and he's already given me one, but he came by again and he's given me four Grateful Dead posters that he has framed, and I've got them all lined up here. Some really cool ones. This one's really big. This one's really cool. But he's a huge Grateful Dead fan. So we're going to be doing Grateful Dead artwork on the side. I've already been drawing up stuff for him. It's going to be like a beach scene, kind of like more like this one, but we're going to be doing our own twist on it. He's going to let me have free reign on the artistic side of it, but he wants it to look like a poster from the Grateful Dead. He wants people to, you know, their posters, if you don't know about Grateful Dead posters, they've got so much detail and stuff hidden in them and story within all these posters. You can sit here and look at these for hours. So it's going to be a really big project. It's a panel van, so it's going to go on the side of the van. It's going to wrap around to the other side, so both sides are going to have artwork on it. So it's going to take a long time. So it's a really big project that I have coming up when it starts getting colder out. I think he said the upholstery guy is doing it right now, so I don't have the van to show you guys. So I think he said about 3 or 4 weeks the upholstery will be done, and it's coming straight to here. So within a month, I'm going to be starting on that. So I got to get these other things done before I can get to that, because like I said, I still got drawing to do on there. He wants to sit down with me on my computer and refine everything and make sure we get all those little things that he wants in there, and then we can get the van in here and start on that. So I've been really busy with those things with those two customers, so I haven't really had time to sit down and crank any more out with this piece. But the only thing that I've done was, right now we're ready for the foreshade. So I went ahead of time off camera, and I used this, and I started going in and chiseling out. I don't know if you can see the fine line work with it, just to pop some stuff out. I didn't do everything, but just some of the areas that I went through, and I just wanted everything that I want to see popped out. I went ahead and did that line work around it with a darker shade, and everything that's going to be in the background, I just kind of left it. So this is what it looks like now. So in the process of me doing that, going in with the 4, I figured out really quickly that it's not as dark as I want it to be in some of these nooks and crannies. So especially right behind his cheekbone, you can kind of see right here, especially his eye socket, especially his eyes and his nose. Those are the 2 pieces that I want to be in your face, his face in your face, and then these bones are kind of sticking out here. So I want that stuff to pop, and what I did was I went ahead and put 3 more drops of black in this to make it stand out even more. And this is where it's going to be the end of this. I'm going to go back through and start shading all this stuff really finely, really closely, and start popping off a lot of these tough edges and making sure all these details are done, you know, with all these bone where it's starting to crack and all this other chipped off and all that stuff. I really want this stuff to pop out of here. So this is what my plan is for that number 4 shade, is go in and just start freehanding that stuff out. It's plenty dark now compared to what it was, so it's really going to pop out, like I said, the eyes and things like that, all these little nooks and crannies. And then I'm going to sit back and look at it and see what else it needs, and we'll go from there. But that is the plan of the day, is get this darker tone of gray, the last tone of gray, down onto this piece. That way we can get this thing auctioned off and sold and onto the next one. So stay tuned. We're going to fill up the airbrush and we're going to get to this. So you guys seen the last bit of that video. It's pretty much a wrap from here on out. So if you want to grab this piece, comment down below, $20 increments. You know what time it is now. It's time for the final shot of this art piece that I'm gonna be auctioning off. So if you really want this thing, comment down below. $20 increments. It's right now at $100. So it is going to be going up for sale here really shortly. So don't sleep on this because it's going to be gone quick. Like I said, somebody's already got it at $100 right now. $20 increments, like I said. So here is the final look of the piece. I went ahead, added a little bit of flair to it, and it came out awesome. I really like this piece.